CHAMPS is presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. State Champs also working in partnership with the Indiana High School Athletic Association. We are coming to you from the State Champs Sports Network studios for another spring sport edition of State Champs. We are presented by Lawrence Technological University. I'm Lauren Plant.
And I'm Daniela Bruce. Sectionals are alive and well in baseball and softball. Regionals happen in track and field this week. And our main event will put the spotlight on girls lacrosse. Ron Colley and Heritage Christian got together on Tuesday in the sectional finale.
We're going in focus on Cassie Evans of Franklin Central. She is the current Hoosier Heritage Conference champ in the discus. That's right, we're throwing some love to the throwers. She is a dynamo, and we'll meet her in just a bit.
Scott Bernstein will have another rundown for us and more, but let's begin with some baseball.
I'm Sean Beligian, and thanks to Summit City for the coverage. Bishop Dwenger taking on Columbia City in the first round of the Class 3A Section 22 playoffs in New Haven. Owen Petoskey took the mound for the Saints, and in the first inning, he strikes out Trayton Lomont and then gets Cameron Harris to chase. Xavier Nolan throws to first to complete the strikeout, then Petoskey closes out the second by ringing up Dalton Bell. He would finish the game with 7 Ks. Bottom of the second, Charlie Howe with the gap shot to lead off the frame, and he pulls in with the double. And then Chris Wilkins gets him home. Softly hit grounder right in front of the plate. Howe has to wait for the throw to first, but then he scores. Saints take a 1-0 lead. More from Howe later. Dwenger getting some good defense in this one. In the third, Zach Plate with the jam shot, but Callan Stauffer races in, a bang-bang play, and he throws out Platt. More Saints defense cooking up in moments, but Xavier Nolan gives the ball a long ride, and that would get down near the wall, and more importantly, score a run. Stauffer crosses the plate to make it 2-0 Dwenger. Now, the Saints would put on the double steal. Brandon Lytle steals second, and that allows Xavier Nolan to come home. He ends up with a run scored and a run driven in the same inning. Moments later, Lytle is able to score on the wild pitch. So far, a 3-run inning for Dwenger, but 3 is not enough. Here is Charlie Howe again. The first team SAC star hits a dinger over the wall for the homer, and that caps off a 4-run third inning. That solo shot puts Dwenger up 5-0. In the fourth, how about some more Dwenger defense? That's Colin Quinlan, another all-SAC first-teamer, as he runs it down in center to retire Bryce Martin. In the fifth, Lytle hits one the other way. That would drop on the warning track. It would be an easy double, but Lytle seeking third, and he gets the third just in time. Next batter is Sam Pesa, and he gets the job done. A single up the middle, Lytle scores to make it 6-0. Matt Peters came into the game to close it out in the seventh, and he took care of business. Starts off by striking out Martin and then Cameron Harris. Dwenger goes on to win this one as they shut out Columbia City 6-0 your final.
I'm Kevin Czerzinski, and it was a cool day for some softball as the Jay County Patriots took on the Hamilton Heights Huskies in the Section 24 of the IHSAA State Tournament. Let's jump to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Patriots' Maggie Pryor is up to bat. She hits the ball into foul territory, and the Huskies catcher Alana Babber comes up with the big play to get Pryor out. Moving along to the top of the 7th with 2 outs, Huskies junior Meredith Diller smashes this ball and over the fence for the final run of the game. Hamilton Heights would go on to win this one with a final score 7-1, and they advance to the next round of the playoffs.
How about that? Meredith Diller.
We've got more baseball and softball highlights up ahead in just a bit, as well as a boys track regional. But speaking of track, let's focus on the field for a second. Cassie Evans is a discus thrower from Franklin Central High School. Pound for pound, she might just be the best at throwing further than one's weight. Let's go in focus. Franklin Central High School junior Cassie Evans is flat out one of the best discus throwers in the state. In a sport that has no classes, she placed 6th at the IHSAA state finals as a sophomore, throwing 131 feet. She only weighed at the time 117 pounds. Go ahead, you try and throw a heavy metal disc 15 pounds past your weight weighing 117. Cassie's also found herself in the record books early in her high school career, shattering an 8-year record after throwing 141 feet 6 inches, and this was at a whopping 120 pounds. Cassie's commitment to this interesting sport was developed pretty young.
I started throwing discus when I was 10, and I definitely thought I'd be in the Olympics by now because, I was 10.
Behind every great athlete, a better support system. The people who drive you to practice, games, the coaches who mentor you night and day, even teammates offering that constant encouragement. So, who does Cassie rely on?
Definitely my coach Andy, and then my dad actually began coaching me for the first 14 years. I wouldn't be there without either of them, for sure.
But I was with her in the weight room.
Yeah, I made her.
Grueling workouts.
They were bad. They were I was worried with it.
Focused more than ever. After making it to states, breaking the discus record, turning into the player to beat, Cassie has no plans on slowing down. In fact, this season, the bar is set real high.
This year overall is probably to walk out with the ring, so to win state, hit in the 150s, and hopefully get offered my first college visit. Winning the IHSAA was really something I wasn't exactly expecting. The season wasn't going great so far, but we were able to pull out a win, and I knew that this conference was going to be a lot harder, so I was really happy that we were able to pull it out, and to win state before I graduate would be just tears, lots of tears and happiness and everything you could ever ask for, honestly.
An arm of steel, heart of a giant, the future's very bright for Cassie Evans. I'm Lauren Plant for State Champs.
State Champs Indiana is hiring freelance camera people right now. We have a mission to cover every corner of the state, and we need good camera people to bring all of that to life. If you have your own equipment and a passion for shooting sports, we want to talk to you. Jonathan Kidd is our senior producer and scheduler. You can reach him by sending an email to jkid@statechampsnetwork.com or just visit the contacts page at our website, statechampsnetwork.com. We pay very competitively and we reward loyalty. Join the State Champs Indiana production team as a freelance camera person today. State Champs will be right back.
I've always been really good at math and science, and I knew I wanted to work in healthcare, but not as a doctor. So I chose Lawrence Tech's biomedical engineering program. I've pushed myself to take internships, like this one, at a hospital in an orthopedic research lab. Thanks to Lawrence Tech's unique, hands-on style of education, I'm graduating with a published research paper and a job. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
I love working for Stryker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Stryker because we are like a family.
At Stryker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Stryker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together with our
customers,
we are driven
to make
healthcare better.
Great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
I'm Kevin Trozinski, and we head to Carmel for this girls lacrosse sectional matchup between the Carmel Greyhounds and the Penn Kingsmen. We jump ahead late in the first. Greyhounds up 4, looking to increase the lead. Maddie McGarty with the ball, and she would be swarmed by the Penn D. The dish to Hannah Kim, and she buries it. Kim had a team-high 6 goals. Penn would respond with the goal to get back in the game. Chloe Foley working the ball behind the net. The quick pass to Madison Fox, and she slips past through the D, all alone in front, and that ball hits the back of the net, and the Kingsmen are digging. Penn with possession, trying to clear the ball out, but Sarah Jackson is there with the intercept. Jackson turns on the Jets as she makes her way towards the net. No chance for the keep, and the Greyhounds increase their lead. The Kingsmen struggled early on, but they looked to keep it close. Chloe Foley with the shot, and it's in. But this night was all Greyhounds. Carmel moving the ball around effectively. Kim with the nice feed to a shrieking Jackson. Bingo, bango. Carmel defeats Penn 11-9. Greyhounds moving on to the next round. Back to softball at Hamilton Heights for game number 2 in section 24. This game featured a battle of the Eagles, Garin Catholic and Delta. Jumping to the top of the third, score 1-0 Golden Eagles. Delta's Cassidy Dishman knocks this one deep to the outfield for the stand-up double. Bottom of the third in a crazy turn of events. Delta junior Samantha Heron would hit this one in the infield. The throw gets passed by the first baseman. Heron keeps the legs pumping as she finds her way to third base safely. Moving to the bottom of the 8th, after confusion regarding a hit and run, Heron on first. No swing from Anna Bragg, but Heron is going anyways. She reaches second with ease. Now this is something we don't see every day. Heron with the huge leadoff after the pitch, hesitates, and then she steals for third. Still in the bottom of the 8th, score all knotted up at 1. Delta hasn't had a hit since the 3rd inning, but the senior Anna Bragg comes in clutch for the Eagles with the hit to left field, and Heron would go on to score the winning run. The Delta Eagles defeat the Golden Eagles of Garin Catholic 2-1 and advance to the next round of the playoffs.
All right, welcome back into the Rundown. I'm Scott Bernstein. I'm here every week at State Champs talking about high school sports in the state of Indiana. This week we're going to talk about some coaching hires on the basketball landscape and some football recruiting. Let's start with hoops. Over at Noblesville, they got a new head coach. John Peckinpah got the nod, comes over from the college ranks, has been at Wheeling Jesuit, Indiana Tech, and before that at Purdue Fort Wayne, where he was a player. He also played in the high school ranks at Muncie Central, taking Muncie Central to the state finals his junior and senior year. Moving over to Bishop Chatard, they got a new coach, an alum, Taylor Wayers, played at Indiana University as a walk-on. He's coming back to the alma mater to set the record straight on the hardwood. Let's move over to some football recruiting. Going back over to Noblesville, Cameron Knight, offensive lineman for the Millers, commits to Indiana University, joining Carmel's Ty Wise, as well as Bishop Dwanger's Luke Wigington for the Hoosiers class of 2020. Knight is a relentless presence at the point of attack, great fundamentals in his blocking, great footwork. His brother Brandon has been a starter for the Hoosiers the last couple years. He's graduating and is heading off to camp with the Dallas Cowboys this summer. All right, let's finish up over at Lawrence Central. Davrin Rayner, the linebacker safety hybrid, is committed to Northern Illinois. Had a big weekend last weekend at the opening Nike's big prospect camp, the regional prospect camp over in Nashville. He took home MVP honors at the linebacker spot. 85 tackles last year. There's a good chance the bigger programs in the Big Ten could come in on him before signing day. I'm Scott Bernstein. Check back next week on The Rundown.
State Champs Indiana is looking for companies right now to partner with us so we can keep on bringing all this great high school content to you all school year long. This fall is shaping up to be another outstanding one, and we can't wait to capture some of the great moments on the gridiron and beyond. Our mission is to create as much content as we possibly can. By partnering with State Champs, we've got the reach your company desperately needs. Brand loyalties are built when we're young. Partnering with State Champs is not just a sound business decision, but you can also feel good about the fact you're supporting all the great Indiana communities at the same time. Please contact Chris Landis at the email address on your screen or by going to the contact page at statechampsnetwork.com. We'll be right back.
I admit it. I love working with money, negotiating, and making big decisions. That's why I'm majoring in finance and economics at Lawrence Tech. What's truly amazing about the education here is the small class sizes that give me easy access to my professors who truly care about my future. They even helped me get a great internship. And I was able to fulfill my lifelong dream of playing college golf. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Welcome to Hungry Howie's.
We ordered one of the new stuffed flavored crust pizzas. Sorry, when my stomach talks, I always listen. Of course I'll share it with you. Do not use that language with me.
Flavor starts here with fresh dough made daily and 100% real mozzarella cheese. Order a large 2-topping pizza for just $7.99 and make it a stuffed flavored crust for only $2 more.
Hungry Howie's!
Since the dawn of man, storytelling has been the most effective and engaging means of communication. Whether gathered around the warm glow of a fireplace or the family television set, a compelling story has always moved people to action. At Yellow Flag Productions, the Emmy-winning storytellers behind our television programs are now helping clients create content that emphasizes their people and passions. Let us tell your story and share it with the world.
I don't think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. And I'm learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
I'm Kevin Trzynski, and we found ourselves at Warren Central for this boys regionals in track and field. Many schools participating in this one, so let's start off with the 110-meter hurdles. The boys are set and they're off. You need to check out the speed from Malik Corliss in blue in the center of your screen. The Franklin Central senior is breaking records on this day. His time of 13.79 is the best in school history.
I don't know, I just wanted to run fast in between. That was mainly the thing, and snatching at the hurdle. I didn't know I'd run that fast. That was crazy. I was just trying to break 14, so the school record was 13.99.
Now to the 100-meter dash. These races are always the best to watch as they are all neck and neck coming down to the line. This drag race has Warren Central's Jordan Hodge with the top spot at 10.65. Alex Hornbach, the senior from East Central, in second with a 10.84, and in third at 10.95 was senior Cody Horner from Columbus East. More from Jordan Hodge. This is the 200-meter dash, and these fellas can sure run fast. The Warren Central senior would take first place with a 21.91. Hodge, looking like Usain Bolt on the track. Center Grove freshman Brandon Wheat will finish second with a 22.01. And in third by a hair, the sophomore from Warren Central, Otto de St. Gior, would finish with a 22.02. Now we go to Bossy Field for the sectional baseball game in Evansville as the North Huskies took on the Harrison Warriors. North having a solid season at 17-10 on the year, and they met up with the Warriors back in April and won 9-2. Harrison looking to come away with a victory this time around under the lights. Top of the second with a man on third for the Huskies. Up to the plate is junior outfielder Keegan Trout. His hit is way up in the air. Center fielder is back. Trout is out, but here comes sophomore Cordell Coburn after his tag. Throw will not be in time as Evansville North takes the 1-0 lead. Next inning, Coburn up to the plate. He will hit this one right through the infield. Looking like a hit and run executed perfectly, senior Seth Senior will round third, no throw to the plate, and the Huskies increasing the lead. The Warriors have a chance to come back with runners on the corner. The freshman catcher Zach York with the line drive over the third baseman and into the outfield. That allows senior Ian Peach to score. Harrison Warriors within one. Next inning, but this time it's the North Huskies with runners on the corner. Senior Matt Krug at the plate. He will be out on the fly ball, and senior AJ Wheeler tags up as he will score from third on the sac fly. But the Huskies were howling on this night. Keegan Trout comes in to close it out. He will strike out the batter on 3 pitches and strikes out the side. Evansville North moving on up in sectional play, beating Evansville Harrison 5-1, the final.
Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. It's that time of year again. LTU hosting the 3rd annual State Champs Esports League of Legends tournament on campus. 16 teams came in to compete for the grand prize, and it came down to Dearborn Heights Star International Academy and Troy Athens High School, who advanced to the finals. And it was Division II's Troy Athens who knocked off the Division I Star International squad in a 3-game sweep.
We knew it'd be tough, and the games were tough, even though it looked easy on the outside. There was lots of preparation that went into this. The other teams were good teams.
So in the beginning, I was very unsure about how we'd do because I've never seen our team play. But after the first game and then watching other teams' games, I was actually really confident. And I even told my team that I don't think we'll lose one because other games were really close between teams. We just swept every team, and we lost one inhibitor. And other than that, we just played our game and we played well.
It was a blast. Honestly, it was just so fun. We didn't know we'd come this far. We didn't believe we'd come this far, but we had a lot of fun going through it.
Both teams had reasons to celebrate as they both took home scholarship money to attend Lawrence Technological University. The runners-up from Star International Academy received $14,000 each per year in scholarship money to LTU. The champions from Troy Athens took home $16,000 each per year. Whether they go for a degree in game art, graphic design, or computer science, there are over 100 degree programs offered at LTU. Congratulations, gamers, and for more about Lawrence Tech and everything they can do for you, log on to ltu.edu right now.
StateChampsNetwork.com is the heartbeat of the State Champs sports universe. Compelling stories, the latest blogs in recruiting and news, and of course, literally hundreds of hours of all the incredible State Champs shows and highlights that you can handle. State Champs covers all high school sports in both the state of Michigan and Indiana. Bookmark StateChampsNetwork.com and check back every single day. And for more video and breaking news, follow State Champs on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and even Twitter. State Champs is your home for high school sports. The main event is next.
I love working for Stryker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Stryker because we are like a family.
At Stryker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Stryker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together, with our
Customers.
we are driven
To make
healthcare better.
great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
Welcome to Hungry Howie's.
We ordered one of the new stuffed flavored crust pizzas. Sorry, when my stomach talks, I always listen. Of course I'll share it with you. Do not use that language with me.
Flavor starts here with fresh dough made daily and 100% real mozzarella cheese. Order a large 2-topping pizza for just $7.99 and make it a stuffed flavored crust for only $2 more.
Hungry?
Howie's!
I chose Lawrence Tech for the architecture program and volleyball team. Architecture is a great fit for me because I love math and design. Now I combine them with technology to create beautiful structures. At Lawrence Tech, I didn't have to wait until my 3rd year to start designing. Our hands-on education begins right from day one. And I'm really excited about LTU's Design Center in Detroit. Lawrence Tech, where Blue Devils dare.
Hey, welcome back to State Champs. For the main event this week, we are celebrating girls lacrosse with some special coverage. They deserve it. This matchup is a sectional 7 battle. Roncalli with the home field advantage. Heritage Christian ready to rock on the road. Let's head just a bit south of the Circle City. While it may have been a tough regular season for the Roncalli Rebels, this was the postseason. Survive and advance as they welcomed in the Eagles from Heritage Christian. Eagles riding a 5-game win streak, Rebels hoping to take advantage of home field. Let's begin. Heritage Christian on the attack. Elise Latham with the ball, finds Hallie Myers, makes the deposit, Eagles up 2-0. Heritage Christian looking to increase the lead with the free throw. Had a solid season. Heritage Christian looking to increase their lead with the penalty throw. Carolyn Kernut makes it look easy, scored 2 in this one. Eagles continuing to threaten the Rebels. Molly Mullenix dishing to Lucy Pelko. Wide open net, Heritage Christian up a big 9-0 in the first half. Hallie Myers found herself in the penalty box, but Roncalli could not take advantage. Myers now out of the box. Morgan Sands has a chance. Nice save by the Roncalli keeper. But ball out of the net. James Rush creating some space. Myers there. That is sweet. Myers had a team-high 5 goals in this one. Roncalli with a chance to score later off the penalty throw, but Eagles keep Karis White with the stop. In the end, Eagles flying high. Gretchen Harris finding Mullenix. Check out the sweet spin move. Ball is in the strings. Heritage Christian moves on to the next round of the playoffs as they defeat Roncalli 16-3 the final.
I feel really good. This is the first time we've won a sectional championship since 2012, I think, so I'm super excited about that. It's really cool my senior year getting to win and really pick up the program a little bit, so I'm super excited about this one.
I'm super pumped. Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, we have a really young team. I only have 3 seniors, so we have a lot of promise ahead. We've had a couple of rough years, so I'm just super excited for their attitude and their spirit that they've had this year. So our goal was to do regular season 10-5. So this makes it 11-5. So yeah, we reached that goal, and we wanted to win this game, 1 game at a time. But our team, we could win state if we just put our minds to it. We have a good team.
So that's it, guys. Hey, stay connected with us on social media at StateChampsNet. 3 more shows to go. State finals action right around the corner.
We'll see you guys next week on Indiana's high school sports show, State Champs.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University, where Blue Devils dare. State Champs also working in partnership with the Indiana High School Athletic Association.